Okay, so I'm watching this video and I heard this statement, and I'm hoping this isn't a thing that is gonna develop soon because it's this is really gonna bother me, and I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I heard this guy say that I like Sonic. So when you draw a picture of Sonic having sex with somebody, I can't tell people I'm a fan of Sonic anymore. When you are on the bus or the subway with your random anime character body pillow, I can't tell people I like anime. And then he basically went on to say, you shouldn't do that. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Do you think for a second you have the authority to be embarrassed for somebody else who's clearly not embarrassed about it? Do you think you have the right to censor art over something because you're embarrassed of it? Grow up. Your embarrassment is not their problem. It's yours. And I'm sorry, you clearly must be brand spanking new to either the internet and or fandom, because there has always been fans, casual enjoyment havers, and diehard fans, extreme fans. This is where we get into the difference between someone who watches a show to someone who watches the show, buys every game, every piece of merchandise, reads the fan fiction, to someone who buys the merchandise, reads the fan fiction, immerses themselves in every aspect of the culture of that show, and also makes some pretty dirty art about it. But that's his representation of fandom. How can you be embarrassed about what someone else is doing? That's them. That's their life. That's their fandom. That's their happiness. How can you sit there with a smug face and try and take that from them? I don't care if he has two body pillows from characters from totally different shows on the subway saying, you know what, dude? These are my wives. I don't care. That's his fandom. Yours is different. You don't have the right to dictate his. As long as it's not something he can get in trouble with the law for, I don't care what he does. He can have fun. He can make all the art he wants to about any character he wants to, because that is freedom of expression. That's his art. You don't have the right to dictate it. And what is this that you are so embarrassed so someone else made hentai images of your favorite character? That means you can't tell people you like that character? Here, I'll show you how to do that. Hey, I like Sonic. Hey, dude, you know there's a bunch of Sonic pictures having sex with public figures on the internet. I'm not really into that. But I do like the show. I'm just not into that little whole art thing. Was that hard? Was that difficult? Was that upsetting to explain? What makes you think you can boss people around like that? What makes you think he should care? Your fandom is not his fandom. His fandom should not embarrass you. If it does, maybe you're being overly sensitive. Oh man, dude, that guy has a body pillow with a character on it. Huh, I like that show. Not sure why he has the body pillow on the subway, but that's his business. You are the amazingness that you think for some reason you have to dictate someone else's fandom. It just shows nothing but pure entitlement. That no one ever told you that was not okay. To try and censor people who aren't hurting anyone. He's not hurting anyone with his body pillow. He's minding his own business. He's with himself. That's him. Maybe he needed to get it home. Maybe he just bought it and had to take the subway for home because he doesn't have a car. That's his life. That's his business, not yours. You do not have the right to dictate that. His fandom is not yours. We just because you do something and then I do something and we're both anime fans, what you did has nothing to do with me. And if somebody else thinks that, that's on them. You hold too much of an opinion on what people think of you, and it's sad. It's sickening. It really is. I hope you find a way to get over it. Because I guarantee you, the dude with the body pillow on the train, he's going home and he doesn't give a fuck what you thought. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had the body pillow on the train. But you care. And apparently it bothered you enough. I won't say what I usually say at the end, or what at least I'm starting to say at the end of these things. But instead, I'll make a separate one for anime. Because this one was mostly about anime fandom. Read it, watch it, love it. Subscribe and follow. I'm out, guys.